Hey, it's Jorge from TeamJVS, giving you a quick exclusive review on the movie Into the Deep, which is coming out here in August 26th. The storyline with this movie is a young woman desperate for an escape meets a mysterious and attractive stranger who promises a romantic trip. What follows is deceit, mistrust, and violence. So this movie is actually it's pretty good. I was actually pretty impressed with it. It's definitely one of those you can almost tell it was like a pandemic movie where it's very few actors, very remote locations. Where really when things like this happen, you kind of have to focus on your acting skills at the end of the day. The main story basically focuses around three characters throughout the movie. Jess, Lexie, and Ben. It's actually quite intriguing how it kind of goes off. It's very interesting because you're watching this movie. This movie's about like an hour and a half long, and it feels kind of quick, which is weird because at some points it felt a little slow, but when it comes like when you kind of blink your eyes, you're just like, oh, this is the final act here. I will say the twists and turns in the movie were kind of good, unexpected. They did, keep you in the edge of your feet, trying to kind of solve what all was happening throughout the movie. I will say all three actors did a great job in terms of the way that they portrayed their characters. I did feel, Jess basically portrayed kind of like that naive, almost like little girl who just wanted some type of adventure. Lexie definitely, fulfilled her inner rage, that's for sure. And Ben just filled his character. He did a great job at it. We'll leave it at that. But overall, I thought this was a pretty good movie. Definitely, if I had to rate this from 1 to 10, I'd probably give it like a solid 6. 6 out of 10. This is definitely something that if it's playing in the background, definitely go watch it. If this is going on like a matinee or something, go see it. I wouldn't, recommend seeing it like in IMAX or anything like that. I don't think that the visuals would call for that. But overall, just a good movie. Definitely something that's fun. Has its fun little scenes. You can only do so much, obviously when you're on a boat in terms of like scenes and all that. I thought they could have done a little bit more with some of the, I guess like the nicer like views in terms of when you're on an ocean or something like that. I do wish, I think the one of my big complaints, or not big, but just a complaint is I almost wish the ending would have been a little bit different in terms of how some movies end and you're like, oh, I wonder what happens in the next like 30 minutes. This was one of those movies that left me wondering like what will happen in the next 30 minutes to an hour, like after the movie ends. Because I think that would have been really telling and really interesting to see how these characters would have developed, in the aftermath, basically. But overall, definitely check this movie out. Let me know what you guys think. Once again, this is Into the Deep. Comes out at the end of August. But would love to hear, what you guys thought. What were some of your favorite scenes? Definitely drop a comment below. Let us know. But as always, hit that like button. And we'll see you next time. Peace.